when I get there, the rhinoceros is like ramming the gate. Like, he looks dangerous. And I'm like, you sure we should do this? And he's like, yeah, no, it's fine. Like, worst case scenario, I'll dive in front and I'll risk my life. And I'm like, maybe we shouldn't do this.
Not enough. What's up, guys? Xavier here with you on another episode of the How'd You Do It podcast. We're out here at Fox Studios and I'm hanging out with the man, Adam Waheed. How are you, mate?
Thank you for having me. I'm doing great.
That's
How you
it.
doing?
So, all right, man. I just decided just to put together 10 questions for you.
10 questions.
10
okay.
questions with Adam Waheed on
ready
YouTube Life.
All right.
All right, first one. Tell me about a video that's gotten the most views in the shortest amount of time.
Oh, wow. I got, I think it was 2 million views in 4 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was that video?
It was one of my no standards videos. Basically, do I have to explain what it is? It's basically like this whole series I do where like there's something wrong with the girl, like she has like big feet or something like that, and the first guy like rejects her, but then I always turn the corner with a solution to her problem, and I kind of have no standards, and
you'll take anything.
I'll take anything.
Yeah. What was I mean? There are so many. There's so many of the, and I love the face rub is actually my favorite part of those videos. But there's so many.
It's kind of creepy though because a lot of people come up to me and they'll just do a face rub to me while I'm at a restaurant or something like that. And I'm like, oh wow.
Oh wow.
I always forget like, why are you doing that? And they're like, oh, it's from the video.
This really caught on.
Yeah.
Can you tell? I mean, there's obviously so many of those videos. Which one was that specifically? Can you remember one thing that you did in it?
I think I what did I do? I think I humped the shoe.
Yep.
And I was like humping in the air next to a giraffe.
Right, just another day. Another day in the office, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I had explained that to the guy who got me the giraffe, he was just like, all right. Yeah. Sure, just give me my money.
He's like, 2019 is a really weird time to be alive.
Yeah.
Next question. Video that took the least amount of work but did the best. You ever just done something like, whatever, I'll just put it out?
Yeah. I've done that a couple times. What video did I do that literally, I think there was one video I did that did like 3 million views. It was literally like 3 shots, the video. Like literally like 3 shots. And I was like, I'll just throw this up. I forget what it was about. I think it was something with me carrying a toilet.
Yep.
Somewhere. But yeah, I thought of that idea that morning. And I just shot it. And I did really well, yeah.
Jeez, dude, that's crazy. All right, and then to flip it, a video that was the most work that just tanked.
Wow.
That you really had high hopes for.
I had this one video. I think it was I don't even think I might have not even posted the video. Oh no, I posted it and then I took it down. I posted it. I like spent like maybe 4 or 5 days shooting, editing this video. I actually shot it and I didn't like the original location, so I changed the location. Then I edited it, then I didn't like the edits, and then I think I reshot it one more time, and then I posted it, and like in the first like maybe like 3 hours it had like 20,000 views, and I'm like, I mean, mind you, that's like it's not little, but
yeah.
For me, I was like, I'm deleting this video. And I just archived it, and
Jeez.
then I never posted it back up. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was rough.
That's deflating. Okay, so getting more onto the business side of things, and talking about brand deals, can you recall the worst brand deal you've been offered that you're just like, what? Why would I do this?
That I said no to?
Mm-hmm.
I think I got offered this, and I don't know exactly what it was. It wasn't like women's underwear, but it was like a women's, like, something to hold your, I guess your shirt down or something that goes around your thighs. And I'm like, oh, no, why would I do this? This is horrible. Like, what could I couldn't even think of an idea for it. So it was like some type of women's underwear.
Right, and you
that
just
was
like,
the worst.
Did they just, like, mass email?
Yeah, it had to be. Like, why me?
Yeah.
Of all people, like, what did I prove to you that you would think I'd be worthy for this product?
They went through all your content and were like,
yeah,
he's the guy.
Hey, Bob, we found our guy. Get in here. Let's send him the email.
That's great. Okay, and you've done quite a few, brand deals in the last little while. Could you tell me the best brand deal you've done?
Well, I'm actually in a year partnership with T-Mobile. I just wrapped up a previous year with them as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think I love working with them the most. Them and Old Spice. They kind of both give me creative control, and they give me the campaign objective, and they'll be like, "Hey, this is what we want," and kind of let me do my thing. And they're not as hands-on as like, other companies who might be working with me the first time or whatever, they kind of trust my creative and know that I'll keep it, clean and at the same time get the message across.
Yeah, and put your stamp on it.
Yeah, so T-Mobile and Old Spice, they're awesome, and I have two long-term partnerships.
So it's a year contract with T-Mobile. That must be challenging. Meaning, like, geez, I got to come up with a year's worth of content. I'm not sure how frequently you're putting them out, but like,
yeah, about like once a month, sometimes twice a month.
Yeah, that's still quite a lot to be promoting the same brand without it sort of getting tired. Like,
yeah, absolutely. I think the way I do my brand deals is kind of like a reverse engineer type of thing. What I do is I think what's the most funny, relatable idea there is. Like what's something hilarious, right? I come up with that idea and then I'll integrate like T-Mobile into the video or Old Spice into the video versus like a lot of other influencers will kind of just be like, hey, go buy this phone, and it's like it's way different than that. It's more of like a scripted comedy sketch to where I'm going to come up with the most relatable, funny thing first, and then I'll throw the product in after, and that's kind of what makes it most organic, and that's why the views match what a regular video view does for my page, because I'm keeping it at the same standard. For
sure. And that's always the best ones, like, is when it's just generally great content. You're like, oh, and they're also promoting pop chips. That's fine.
A lot of times, like, on my T-Mobile ones, people comment, like, T-Mobile should pay this guy. I'm like, they are paying me.
Yeah, dude, why would I do this?
They're like, why is this guy, like, someone get T-Mobile to sponsor this guy? I'm like, it literally says hashtag ad at the bottom.
Most dangerous filming situation you've got yourself into?
Oh, yeah. I filmed with a rhinoceros. Second most deadly animal in the world. I went to the thing. I went to the shoot. I met this guy. It was like some kind of like a weird, sketchy drug deal. I meet this guy who says he has a rhinoceros. I show up, and I'm literally just need like 2 minutes with the rhinoceros. Like, it's this most simple shot ever. And when I get there, the rhinoceros is like ramming the gate, like just he looks dangerous. And I'm like, you sure we should do this? And he's like, yeah, no, it's fine. Like, if anything happens, like, worst case scenario, I'll dive in front and I'll risk my life. And I'm like, maybe we shouldn't do this. This doesn't sound safe. And he's like, no, trust me. And the rhino is like not cooperating at all. And I'm like not even in the ring. It's like a big ring that the rhino's in. And I'm just standing outside, and he's like, hey, yeah, let me just give him, like, this toy. Maybe I'll play with it. And he put, like, I guess he plays with a wheelbarrow. That's the toy he plays with. And he put it in there, and the rhino just shreds it to pieces. And I'm like, I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I want to do this. And he's like, no, it's fine. And he, like, convinced me. And I finally did it. I got the shot, and I was like, all right, let me get the hell out of here. And, I thought I was going to die.
I mean, and you also flew all the way up to Oregon.
Yeah. One, round-trip flight. I flew in at, like, 3 p.m. and then I flew back at like 6 p.m.
Oh,
so
wow.
It was like, he lived right by the airport. I don't know. It was weird.
And to set the scene, I mean, and I have an inside information here because Adam was just telling me a little bit about this before we started shooting. So, and tell me about, you said this, first of all, this guy's the only guy in the country to privately own a rhino. Is that right?
Yes, only guy.
And how much did that cost you?
$3,000.
$3,000 like what, 10 minutes of shooting?
It was 5 minutes. I just needed to turn the corner with the rhinoceros.
Worth it.
Yeah, it was worth it.
And I mean, yeah, that's it. Because I mean, you obviously to do that part, you have to have it behind you. I mean, that's unsettling.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, the whole time I was like, I feel like my acting was off, but it ended up being cool. But I was like, the whole time, I'm like, I hope this rhinoceros doesn't ram me in the back.
Yeah.
And end my life.
Yeah.
But I mean, think about it though. If I would have went out with the rhinoceros, I would have probably went down as an Instagram legend.
Yep.
So it was a win-win.
Yeah.
Either way for me.
Exactly.
Eternal
hero.
Yeah. That was that guy who he filmed that rhinoceros and died for us.
How did Adam die? Classic situation.
The only thing I would have requested is just for somebody to edited that and posted it.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah. It's the least they could do.
Yeah, the least.
All right. So we've done the most dangerous. Hardest video to shoot. What was just the most difficult?
Hardest video to shoot. Well, sometimes when we shoot, it's like a lot of locations, and like especially sometimes for brand deals, I'll do like 7 different locations. I did a video that had like 7 different locations. I had like a movie theater, a car outside of a house, a hospital, a workplace. So, when you budget those things out, you kind of try to get it all done in one day, and then you have people's schedules, and it's like it's a hassle to do the whole thing the next day. So I've shot a video that took from 6 a.m. all the way to 2 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's probably against SAG rules, but it was
Yeah.
just an Instagram video. Yeah, so that was like one of the toughest videos I shot, and it took forever. Yeah.
Jeez. All right. Biggest disaster.
Biggest disaster.
Everything went wrong on this one.
Okay. This was actually my first video. So when I first moved out here, I was an assistant, and I saw people like creating stuff online on Instagram, and I was like, man, I could do this. I wanna film a video, and obviously never went to like film school, nothing. I didn't know anything, and just kind of Googled everything. I learned how to shoot and edit. Didn't really learn. I just would read shit.
YouTube,
And
bro.
yeah, and I finally found a girl, like an actress. It took me forever to get an actress in my video because nobody wanted to work with me. I had no following. I had like 300 followers, and I got this girl, and I got this guy to shoot it. And right when I was about to shoot it, my boss called me and he's like, "Hey, you gotta come into work." And I'm like, "Shit." So then I try again like next week. I had to cancel them on the spot, and I had to get another actress because the first one canceled on me, and then the director canceled on me, so I had to cancel that day. And then finally I got them both, and the director shot the whole thing out of focus. Or not even the director, the camera guy.
Yeah.
He shot the whole thing out of focus. It was his first time. So that whole day was messed up. Then like I got them back again, and I shot it, and then I didn't really know what I was doing at the time, so I had got the footage, and I by accident formatted the card and cleared all the footage. So then I had to go shoot it again.
Oh my God.
And finally, like the 7th time, I finally finished the video, and then it took me like 2 months to edit, and then I put it out, and it got 600 views. I'm like,
wow.
this is impossible.
Yeah, this is.
So that was like my first time. Yeah, filming a video was my worst time.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah.
All right, it seems like you've come a long way since then.
Oh yeah, that was a rough one.
Well, off the top of my head, most awkward sort of situation or thing you've had to do in front of people.
Not on the street, but I did one with an elephant. I did a video with an elephant, and the guy who got me the elephant, his like whole family was there. I think he was having a family reunion, to be honest, that day.
Yeah.
He owns an elephant on his land, and like they were all like, "Oh, there's a guy who's shooting like an Instagram, YouTube video. Let's all go and watch." And I never really told him the concept, but basically there was a scene where I had to hump the elephant, like on top of the elephant, and I was trying to just explain to him what I was about to do, and he's like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll just do it." And I was just pretty much humping this elephant in front of this guy's family.
Great.
So yeah, that was weird.
Worth
It was
it.
weird. It was worth it, but yeah, I feel like they all were disappointed in me when I got off. Everybody was looking at me in disgust.
Yeah, but you can live with it, right?
Yeah.
Take the hit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What's up, guys? If you liked what you saw, make sure you check out our other videos right here, and also subscribe to the Heard Well channel right here for new interviews coming out every week.